Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. I'm in New York City and came up here for a conference for work and thought about going to the game tonight, but instead I came over to Brigandis over in Midtown. And so I've got the Brigandis here. I'm gonna talk to them. We're gonna take a little shop tour, show you guys what I bought. I already bought a couple of things. I saw things immediately, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Hey, this is Chris here at Brigandi Coins and Collectibles in New York City. This is a family-owned shop. We've been on 57th Street and had a store in New York since 1959. I'm third generation. We do a ton of coins, as you see behind me, but we also do a lot of baseball cards. So I pulled out some eye candy here for Mike, some Cobbs, Ruths. This is a really cool 1921 Nielsen's Chocolate Babe Ruth card. If you're in New York City, you can check us out. Also online, we have a big eBay presence. We'll check out our website too. All this type of stuff is listed. I think you'll be really impressed if you haven't found us already.
Wow, this is awesome, Chris.
Enjoy, my friend.
And you gave me some good deals. Is that a Joe Jackson? Oh my gosh, that's a Tom Baker game.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, national game,
whatever. So
yeah, there's a Cobb in there. There should be. Yep, there.
oh,
Next one's a
good
Cobb.
grief.
So these will all be off to grading.
Cy Young.
Yeah.
Walter Johnson. Oh my goodness, that Joe Jackson though is beautiful. Look at all these Nielsen's.
Yeah, anything Jackson, man. Yeah.
That's not the Tom Barker game, actually. That's the national game.
National, yeah, right,
Yeah,
exactly.
they're
They're very
different.
similar. Yeah.
Very similar, but two different sets. So, oh, there's some Gowdy Ruths, whatever. You know, just look at that E. That's an E. Which one is that?
Is that Little Recruit, I believe? Yeah. Recruit, little cigars.
Nice. There's Mr. Brigandi over there.
Yep, my father.
What do you think of all this? This
founder?
is great. Tell him, you just told me a great story about how y'all got back into cards.
Well, as some viewers may or may not know, we were sellers and dealers in very high-end cards back in the 80s and 90s. Brigandi quality, that's where that came from. And we had only high-end cards. In those days, we used to buy at Beckett and a quarter, Beckett and a half, and sell at double Beckett. And we were very expensive when we did that, but you can only imagine what those cards are worth in today's market.
Sure.
We slowly got away from it in the mid-90s, mainly because the coin business was very, very strong. Bullion business was very, very strong. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and then autographs became very, very big, which is still as big. That's a big portion of our business today. In any case, Chris came along in the mid-2000s, and he decided to start dabbling in cards. And so we're back in it. And he's teaching me a little bit more about cards. And,
The student becomes the teacher.
Absolutely. And the prices are just amazing to me.
It's a
I can't
crazy
get over it.
world right
I was
now.
just saying, I had sold, you guys were remarking about a Joe Jackson Crackerjack card. And Chris said, well, have we ever owned one? I said, yeah, years ago I sold one for about 20 or 25,000. God only knows in today's world what that's worth.
Sure.
That could be worth $250,000 in today's world. But
Yeah.
that just shows you how this stuff is really going up. And all because of, really, honestly, grading, because now you have a third-party authenticator or evaluator to pass judgment on it and give everyone confidence. Without PSA, or now SGC as well, the business would not be where it is.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me shoot some video in here and show everybody around your
anytime.
place.
You're welcome anytime. Yeah.
All right.
That's great.
Thanks, Chris.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, so you walk into Brigandis here. They got a lot of great memorabilia on the walls, posters, lots of coins and paper money stuff. But then you've got the baseball side. You've got some Judge things, Jeter, of course. You've got some really nice displays with some graded vintage, all sorts of cool stuff. Nice Joe Namath. Just cool stuff. So I'll take y'all around here. More stuff on the walls. It was really busy in here a minute ago. Now nobody's here. It's great. I think it was like lunch hour. So I got the run of the place. And they're being really cool and let me shoot some video here. Here's another display case. I think all these cards are on eBay for them. So really cool. Like I need that Pee Wee Reese rookie down there, but we'll see. Lots of New York stuff, obviously, as you would expect. We are in New York City, literally Midtown Manhattan. Look at those awesome pennants. Ebbets Field, the Mets, those beautiful Mickey pieces. Another cool display case with all sorts of vintage. See up in there, lots of signed baseballs. Even some NFL sprinkled in, some basketball. That beautiful Mickey Mantle ball right there. Nice Mickey Mantle Mitchell and Ness jersey. Probably old Yankee Stadium seats, I assume, Chris, is that right?
Yeah, the wooden ones, taken out in 1976.
Wow.
Not the 2008 ones that were removed that are plastic.
So back here you got a lot of Hall of Famers, you got just baseballs galore, some really cool or historical stuff. Thomas Jefferson.
This is my favorite.
George Washington, wow. I think that stuff is just awesome. Teddy Roosevelt up here. I mean, just such cool stuff. All right, what else did you want to show me?
Oh, these just came back from the framer today.
Okay.
Just about 30 minutes before you walked in. Kind of give you an idea, the whole
Elton
spectrum we
John,
run.
yeah.
From Elton John,
Ulysses S.
presidential.
Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a PSA 10 too, that autograph.
Paul McCartney.
McCartney. Even some space.
God, you guys have Buzz Aldrin.
But
Michael
that's our
Collins.
specialty here.
There you go.
Anything vintage Yankees or vintage baseball.
Did you grade this auto too?
Yeah, that's PSA 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that beautiful poster of Jackie Robinson's story. Marilyn Monroe in the back. So great shop here, guys. If you're in Midtown, you got to come check them out. It's really great. Their owners are super nice and happy to talk to you. They love talking cards just like we do. So we'll catch you guys soon. Just walking around New York a little. Having some fun. Hopefully gonna meet up with a couple of tours later. Kind of see how that goes. Crowded streets, I love this city. All right, so I'm back in my hotel room after going to Brigandis. Here's the 2 cards I got. I'm gonna go ahead and show these and then let y'all take a look. It's the first time I've ever bought baseball cards and they were put inside of a bank bag. Really, really cool. Brigandi Coins and Collectibles, that's their shop. So that was awesome. And so the first card I got was this beautiful 1956 Topps Yogi Berra. I'm in New York, you know, I gotta buy a Yankees card. And so this is for my 1950s Hall of Famer run. Very nicely centered PSA 5 on this Yogi. Great card of him. And then a card for my 1940 Play Ball Hall of Famer run. Let me scoot it over so it's, there's just glare everywhere. There we go. 1940 Play Ball Wee Willie Keeler. Nice VG-EX4, good collector grade on this, well centered. Usually, you know, these 40 play balls can have such hit and miss toning and all sorts of stuff. So happy to pick that up. I got a really good deal. He was, Chris was very easy to work with and easy to talk to about it. So I highly recommend their shop. If you're ever in New York City, I think they're kind of the only one really in New York City, in Manhattan, I should say. So really cool experience with them. They were great, had a great time. So we'll catch you guys soon. Keep collecting.